Hey everybody, it's Aaron again, and we're back with another episode in Pixelmon. And we're down in my mines. I will admit, I have done a lot off camera since we were last here. I mean, I've got all this stuff now. The mines go for crazy amounts of areas. But I didn't come down here to show you the mine really so much as I wanted to show you guys this. So last season we spent forever looking for Firestone shards. And I mentioned after we spent, I don't know, it was like 4 episodes or something looking, that I would probably just save it for digging my mine shafts and stuff. And so that's what happened here. I was digging this mine shaft and I came across this lava pit. And lo and behold, there's actually some Firestone shards. Unfortunately, there's only the two. I started clearing this out, and you'll see why when we do the quick tour. But I wanted to show you guys this, and I wanted to just show you that that thought apparently works out okay. I can say I have also noticed that now if you come across like lava blocks, like if there's lava in here, in natural caves, a lot of the time you will actually find Firestone shards around them now, which is kind of neat. But okay, so these go for a while. You'll see I've actually gotten decked out in gear now. I have a couple good, decent picks, shovel, sword. I'm wearing an iron chest piece just for the hell of it. This is something that is good to know. You can enchant your old running shoes. I'm sure if you use them to create new running shoes, you'll lose that, but I don't ever bother with the new running shoes because, to be honest, I don't have enough diamonds, in my opinion, to just willy-nilly use those and let them get exposed or used up. So I've got stuff. You can see I've been very busy. And so let's take a quick look around the house. So this is the mine shaft. It's right across. It actually connects to the ravine that is that way. And we will be exploring the ravine in probably the next episode. Because I have not done any of that yet. I've only did everything I've gotten pretty much through mining. So I modified this. I took the glass out, put some quartz around it that I got out of the nether, and put a door in. Here is my apricorn for my ultra balls, and if you look, I have 51 of them. I've got a bunch more in the chest, so that should tell you. And these are full again, so I should pick them sometime here. But that should tell you how much time I have spent working on that. And then I have another portal now, which is why all that obsidian was mined out. And you'll see the other reason why in a moment. But we'll go inside. I haven't changed a lot, but you can see what I've done and kind of what I've got on me. So I've got an enchanting station that I've been slowly working on building the books up for through reeds that I've got planted on the far side over that way past the nether portal. And so that's how I've got all this enchanted stuff. This is the Pokemon anvil, and then I've got a normal anvil because this pick I had to combine two lower ones. Random junk chest, current Poke loot, or my Pokemon chest. Sorry for that break before. I was interrupted. But I had started to say that this is the Poke chest that you can see here. I finally got a Moonstone, so we're actually going to use Spike. I had decided I wasn't going to use him unless I found a Moonstone. So I've got a bunch of random TMs and balls and stuff, and that diamond hammer I didn't actually make. I got it off of some bosses. Loot. And here's where I'm at as far as what I've got. Some diamonds. I've used a good number of them up at this point, but I've got a bunch of iron and stuff. So that is the inside of the house. And so that brings me, I guess, to, I kind of mentioned, actually I don't remember if I mentioned this to you guys or not. So I have a goal for this season, and it's actually, I built the Pokedex again, and it's actually to try and complete the Pokedex. And I am missing some things just because of the way the Pokedex has worked in the past and stuff. But you don't have to catch the Pokemon to have them in your Pokedex. You can actually just walk up to a Pokemon and right-click them, and they will go into the Pokedex. For example, I had Caterpie and Butterfree, but didn't have Metapod. Same thing with my Weedle and Kakuna, although I think that I'm pretty sure I had a Beedrill. Have a Beedrill. So we should check that out real quick. Some Kangaskhan. So that's what my goal is. Today's thing. What the hell? Why do I have to? Whoa. That's just plain weird. Yeah. Not sure why Beedrill is not in my Pokedex, but this can kind of be a pain getting them in. There we go. See, now Beedrill is in the Pokedex, and yet it did not give any. I don't honestly know. The Pokedex obviously is not entirely complete. Venusaur's new model. Looks really cool, by the way. But so that's what we're going to try and do this season, just for the hell of it. And okay, and I'm finally back. I'm having crashing issues, and I don't know if it's from the Pokedex or not. I have no clue. But anyway, today's episode was mainly going to be just trying to get some new Pokemon. I'm primarily interested in trying to get a flying type. I know I have a Pidgey back there, but I told myself that I was going to catch all new Pokemon this season, so except for the few that I am using. Nidorino is going to be used just mainly because I can actually evolve him, so I figured I'd bring him back. So I've got a Pidgey back there, but I kind of want to get Fearow. And I'm not entirely sure if flying on Fearow is one of the better models or not. I know some of them are kind of a pain in the ass to use. Like Charizard is one that his model makes it very difficult to see when you're flying around on him, unless you use third-person mode, which I usually don't. But anyway, so we're gonna begin our stuff. I have actually been out this way, so you might see some torches randomly. Those are from me. I ran out this direction, just kind of looking around the other day. Stupid Hypno. God, they scare the shit out of me. So, you know, I've always wondered if you can fly with Doduo in this game, because you can always in the Game Boy games, but it makes no sense because Doduo and Dotrio aren't supposed to be I think it's Dorio. Are not supposed to be able to fly. So I'm not sure, but pumpkins. It is gonna be probably time to go sleep. I think I lost my experience. Oh wait, no, that's right. I did because I enchanted my my boots, and so my boots have feather falling 3, which is awesome. So we'll run back and sleep real quick, and then we'll go hunting for some Pokemon. As far as my main team goes, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like I mentioned, my goal is to just try and get them all now. I can honestly say I'm excited for the next update, though, and so we'll see what happens then. My goals may change, but for now, see, there's a Fearow over there. So I also would like to. Well, there's a couple of Pokemon I'm hoping to find. Obviously, Eevee is kind of one that's I always kind of have my eyes open for. Electabuzz. But let's go in the swamp for a minute. I would like to get my hands on a Paris. Mainly because I think the Parasect. Whoa. Is that? It is a cave. Interesting. Oof. I think the Parasect model in particular ended up looking pretty cool. I don't know if we've seen any yet, but I would like to get a Paris. I'd like to get a flying type, and it's mainly because I want to record catching those Pokemon for you guys, but I want to be able to start training them sooner rather than later. And there's the Paris. And so we're going to try using Spike and hope that I don't just utterly annihilate him. So unfortunately I will not be able to broadcast any Pokemon X and Y stuff when the games come out here fairly soon at this point. Just because I don't have a 3DS with capture card capability. Because they're crazy expensive and I do not have that kind of money. So, if you were expecting that from me, I apologize. So we throw the Ultra Ball. And we will have a Paris. And now we will work on trying to find a flying type. And I mainly want the flying type so that I can actually travel a little bit easier. Because that was something I never did last season. But cool, we got our Paris. I don't think he was a particularly large one, yeah. Normal. Jolly nature. Oh, I can say I was playing a single-player map, and I finally experimented with using a friend ball to capture an Eevee, and it worked excellently. So if you want to get an Umbreon or an Espeon, that is the way to do it. So now, I don't have any of these Pokemon, and I would like to catch them, but we're going to skip them for now. And we will begin the full-blown quest within the next couple episodes. But this episode, after having messed around with the crashing and stuff, it's probably gonna end up being short because I'm running low on time, so to record, unfortunately. I will eventually train a Zubat, and you guys might see that. I don't know. I'm waiting for Crobat to show up in the game because young man Alex. Well, there's a Pidgey. Jeez Louise. There's a heck of a party going on over here. Where'd that go? Like I said, I'm not particularly interested in catching Pidgey, but that is a tiny Pidgey. I think I'm going to pass. I'm not a big fan of the smaller Pokemon. I tend to like the bigger ones. As far as their size ends up being. That reminds me, I think I ended up with False Swipe. I should pull Sandslash out and teach him that, because he would be a good one to use for that. So, we might be using a couple of the Pokemon from last season, I guess. I got the False Swipe TM from one of the first bosses I found on this map, so... And that's an extremely useful thing for when you're trying to catch Pokemon, so I might use him for that. There's a Pidgey. I guess, since I have to be concerned about losing or knocking him out because I don't have anybody. Oh, that's not true. I have Paris. Come on, Paris. Where the hell did he go? So they've shown some previews the last while of the new patch. And flying Pokemon will actually have flight-based AI, which I think is pretty darn cool. Meaning that they will actually, like, fly around in the sky and do stuff. Darn it. This is why I hate Pidgeys, for one, trying to catch Pidgeys in this. Ay. Did he have Stun Spore? Yes, he did. Get him with Stun Spore, Paris. Come on, you can do it. Jeez. You let me down, Paris. There, now let's get us a Pidgey. That was kind of cool. The way the camera ended up working there. Well, we've at least got a Pidgey, so let's see if we'll spend the next couple minutes here and see if we can't find a Spearow. And if we can't, I've at least got a Pidgey. We are going to quickly run back and heal Paris up, though. I don't know if he won't probably be able to really fight a Spearow because of their tech capabilities. Actually, we are going to do... Why not, since we're here? We'll hit the healer first. I'm going to go ahead and pull Sandslash out. We'll teach him False Swipe, and we will take him with us on our quest for now. Good old Sandslash. My female Sandslash. I actually didn't remember that. But welcome to our new home. That does not seem right. Sandslash can't learn False Swipe. That seems really weird. I'm pretty sure they can, but whatever. They can't in this, and I have to just accept that. So, just to show you guys, this is the new Venusaur model. And it lags me sometimes when I throw it out, but pretty badass looking. He's retired for now. Well, I guess we'll just have to wing it. That is a tiny Tauros. Tiny Tauros. Alrighty, let's see if we can find a Spearow. And then move on from there. If we don't find one here in the next couple of minutes, I'm just going to call it good. For the most part, when I'm out catching Pokemon, I'm going to try and be recording to show you guys, because I kind of feel that's the main purpose of this series. However, I will say that if I come across like shiny or incredibly rare Pokemon, I might just catch them. Especially shiny Pokemon, I'll probably just catch without recording if I come across them. And there's the Spearow that we're wanting. Stop. There we go. Hopefully we don't KO it. But so I wonder if I should do that real quick. Alright, so we have Spearow, so that's who I'm going to use as my Pokemon. My flying Pokemon. Unless I absolutely hate Fearow. Arcanine. I did beat that Golbat in the intro, by the way. So let's go ahead and we'll deposit him. And I'm going to cut here real quick because I want to check something, and then I will be right back and we'll finish this up. Okay, and I'm back, and I'm going to show you the last thing, or it's not really the last thing. Actually, I wonder... Let's see if I can remember how to do this off the top of my head. I'll show you some of the other new patterns I didn't get a chance to. So the first one is the Old Rod, which is a Pokeball. Boom, you can use this for fishing for Pokemon. And then I think I need... I'm trying to do this one from memory. I don't know if I'm right on this or not. Ah, yes, the Wilmer Pail. Now the cool thing about the Wilmer Pail is it basically acts like bone meal all the time on normal things, and you can use it normally with apricorn trees to cause them to grow. Let's see if we can do this. I have the red ones here just so that I can make the fishing pole. But there, you see, it acts like bone meal, so it grew grass. I have never been able to honestly get this to work on the trees, and I don't know if it's just a bug or what, but anyway. That's what it's supposed to do. So I'll actually, if I end up doing... It's very useful if you have this mod, if you're trying to make a farm of any kind, or if you're trying to grow trees and stuff, because it acts like bone meal without consuming bone meal, so it's a pretty damn nice item to have. So, and then we'll show you this real quick. And then we're going to call it good. And for the record, I think for a water-type Pokemon, if I don't find a Squirtle, which I have yet to see any on this map, I might just do Magikarp and we'll go Gyarados just for the hell of it. Wow, I have used a lot of that meat up. I used to have... I think it's an Ekans swimming over there. I used to have like 20. So, the string is glitched, but you see it actually popped up. Oh, we got a Poliwag, huh? This is not the Pokemon to be using against Poliwag. Damn it. Paris fell asleep. So it automatically puts you into fight if you catch something, and it actually will do a little text box to try and give you the exclamation point if you succeed, or if you do catch something. And I don't know if we'll ever win this fight, because he just keeps getting put to sleep. Screw it. I was going to try and catch him, but I still might if he gets low enough. Nope. Alright, I'm not too worried about that. But as you can see, it automatically starts a fight. And it will sit. See, there we got another one. Got a Goldeen this time. So this is pretty cool. Now, the neatest thing about this is that this is not the only rod they put in the game. Much like the Game Boy games, there's also the Good Rod and the Super Rod. However, they aren't craftable. The only way to obtain them is to beat up fisherman trainers, and there's like ridiculously low drop chances. But that's how you get them. And I honestly think that's pretty cool. I think it's a great indicator of where they can start going with some of the trainers, and possibly, you know, gym leader mobs that drop badges, and that would be fan-freaking-tastic. So there's a Magikarp. I would like to try and get a really big Magikarp, because I think that'd be cool. So there's a Parasect over here we can try and look at real quick, and then I'm going to wrap this up. There's a coughing, or a wheezing, I mean, not coughing. Wheezing. So there's Parasect over there. Parasect looks really neat. A lot of the models do. A lot of the newer ones they're looking cooler and cooler all the time. So I'm not sure what level these guys are. Normally 32. So Paris, we probably won't use Paris and Parasect the whole time. I do want to head off to a jungle, and I would like to either get a Bellsprout or a Bellsprout or an Oddish to use. So, and I know I have both those Pokemon, but like I said, I want to try and catch as many new ones as we can. So, and even Nidoking probably won't be a full-time team member, but I'm gonna at least work on leveling him up to where I want him to be, and then we will evolve him that next episode. So, alright everybody, as always, I hope you enjoyed this. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you on the next episode. Bye-bye.